Hi, everybody. It's Jennifer. Today we are welcoming Anu Höysniemi. She is the founder of AI Adventure, and this is a fast growing company helping kids explore artificial intelligence safely, responsibly, and smartly. She brings over 15 years of experience in analytics, AI, strategy, and management consulting. And she has had roles in top tier management consulting and as vice president at Fiskars. After witnessing how rapidly AI was transforming the world and how few quality resources existed for families, Anu launched AI Adventure to help kids explore AI safely and responsibly while building future ready skills like curiosity, problem solving, and critical thinking. She has in person pilot programs in Wisconsin, which have drawn strong interest and excellent feedback from parents, kids, and partners. And she's expanding to 9 new locations in January. I have learned so much from her. So let's welcome Anu. How are you, Anu?
Thank you so much. Great to see
Okay.
you. All great. The sun is shining.
Yes, it is beautiful today. Is it freezing there? It's very cold here.
It is cold, but
Yeah.
the sun is shining, so that's
Sun is shining today. Yes, I love it. So let's start with tell me a little bit about your journey to get here, like kind of a walk me through your resume.
absolutely. So my background is I have master's degree in business, and then 10 years I worked in management consulting, helping companies to grow and improve their profitability. Rest of years I worked in Fiskars, leading our analytics and strategy. And in that role, I saw how fast AI is changing the world.
Hmm.
And also at home, at the same time, I was so frustrated when my 2 kids only wanted to watch YouTube. And I decided it's time to do something about it. It's enough.
Yes. Yes. So, how did you get started with this AI adventure? Like, what was your first thing that you did?
So we first started to build some fun things with my kids.
Hmm.
So instead of watching YouTube, we, for example, made a really cute birthday video to Canva by using
Hmm.
AI. Also, we did a lot of like building and coding Lego. So we built something and then we coded them to do fun things. Also, we have done a lot of like AI assisted learning, for example, doing our own interactive math quizzes by using Google Gemini. And also now we are actually building our own AI game.
Very, very fun. I did not know that you could do like math quizzes and things on AI. So, how do you do that? Can you tell us a little bit about that?
So, of course, many apps, many options to do it, but my favorite is Google Gemini. So, you go to Google Gemini, and there is this study mode, and
Hmm.
then you can ask, for example, that hey, create math quiz for third grader to practice multiplications. You can even specify that hey, make it easy, make it hard, and then also the best thing is that then it will like proposes you easier or harder questions based on your answers.
Oh, like in real time.
Well, it first gives you like 10 questions, and then if you, depending on how many you get right, then it recommends would you like more harder questions. And that's kind of
Yeah.
like why it's so engaging, because they are just the right level. They are not too easy, not too hard. And that's why it's so motivating that the kids want to continue practicing them.
Okay. I love that. So, I know many teachers are blocking AI because they think it is like cheating. But I think from what you're saying, it sounds like this could be a really good classroom tool to use math games.
It's so many like tools and so many opportunities how AI can be powerful for personalized learning.
Hmm.
And when you learn to use it the right way, it can really help you to learn not to cheat. And that's why I strongly believe with so many results out there that shows how personalized learning can prove powerful results. And I've actually saw that firsthand with my own kids, that how they got so excited and motivated to practice more because the personalized learning is so engaging, and their math scores went up a lot because of that personalized learning.
Okay, that's amazing because getting kids to study math is always a chore. So I am definitely going to try that out. So we know AI is so incredibly powerful, but it's also a little scary. And you talk about teaching kids how to be safe. So, what are some things you want to share with us about like safety and like what to look out for before we get into like all of the good things?
So we actually have so many risks with AI that you need to be extremely worried about. We actually have this safe AI rules that we discuss with kids, and it's S is smart like shark. So learn to use it smart for learning, not for cheating. Then
Hmm.
A is alert like alligator. So then always protect your personal data, your privacy, learn what not to share online. And then F is fact check like Fox. So AI only actually predicts based on patterns. So that's why you need to understand that and learn what you can trust and what not to trust. And then last E, ethical like elephant, is that you still need to be honest and understand biases, how to use AI responsibly. So we have a fun games, and we discuss some of those safe AI rules that kids learn to like protect themselves and understand what is smart use of AI.
Okay. What kind of games do you use with the kids?
So we have, for example, we have built this AI detective by AI Adventure, and there are some fun examples, some fun tasks that the kids get to like decide that, hey, is this the right thing to do? Is this smart and responsible use? And then when they play those games, they learn that, hey, it's actually like this can be a good learning tool. This is extremely like dangerous. So, for example, these AI stuffed animal chatbots are increasing and growing. My recommendation is please do not use those stuffed animal chatbots because they can be very harmful for child development, and you can develop attachment for them. I think it's so much better for kids to like run outside and be with actual real friends rather than like developing connections with those chatbots. So please stay away from them, but like use AI for other good things.
So, is it a stuffed animal that you talk to, or do you like hook it up to the computer? Like, I don't.
It's actual stuffed animal that has the chatbot inside.
That's kind of spooky. I don't I don't really, that just sounds weird, just saying it out loud. Okay. So we will avoid the chatbot stuffed animals.
And even
Um,
chatbots in general, like using for
okay.
companionship as a friend, that's not good use of AI.
Oh, I've heard about this, but I didn't quite understand that. So basically, it's using AI as a friend is the kind of danger. Okay. I get it. So I love that you're talking about like making sure your kids go outside and making sure they work together and they have real friends. Can we do that with AI, or is that a separate thing?
No, absolutely. So it's AI. Like I think the most important thing is that like, hey, like use AI as a tool and
Hmm.
never use it as a friend or companionship. But when you use it as a tool, it can be actually like very helpful. So for example, like one time we like the kids used AI to like, hey, give me ideas to make outdoor scavenger hunt, or like, hey,
Ah,
give us some
okay.
fun ideas, like what we could do as where we could go for outdoor adventure as family. So you can actually like use AI as a tool to get some fun ideas for outdoor games or outdoor like adventures or anything like that.
Oh, that is clever. So that's really interesting. So the kids get to be really creative then in using the AI tools to come up with even more fun and creative things. Okay, so it sounds like kids, well, I know they are. Kids are just way more creative than we are as adults. I think it's just kind of innate in them. So, what are some things that maybe adults aren't doing that they can be doing with AI to kind of make their lives better? Because I basically just ask AI questions and then it answers me. So, what can we do?
So I have used AI a lot to automate all manual work. So, for example, if I need to convert any files, do any calendar management, anything like that. Earlier, I spent hours typing it manually. Now it all happens automatically in seconds. And
Hmm.
also another example what we had recently in our house, like our water heater broke down. I took a picture of the model, put it in ChatGPT, and it helped me to fix it. So I was able to fix it in seconds. So it's also a great like technical helper. So
Oh,
many like in everyday life, how it can actually like help you to save time and make your life easier. So then I can spend more time with the kids, go for fun outdoor adventure when I don't need to spend time like manually typing things. I can automate those and then do fun things to really be there with the kids.
I I love that. So I'm going to tell everyone that I took a part of your class and you taught me how to put my calendars that look ugly and it takes hours to put everything into your family calendar. And literally, you taught me how to do that in seconds. And I just did it for next year's calendar. So it's already in my 2026 calendar. I am thrilled with that. Um, so I want you to tell people the steps to do that because I thought that was brilliant. So let's start there. How do we do that? How do you add this to your calendar?
So I'll do a practical example. So this works for any hobbies, anything where you need to do a lot of events into your calendar. So for example, our school has 33 school out days every year. So
Okay.
earlier, like typing those 33 school days into your calendar manually takes some time. So
Hmm.
then what you can do is that you can upload the picture of the calendar and then you can to ChatGPT, and then you can prompt that, hey, for school, turn school out days into ICS calendar file and make calendar event from 8 to 3 to say no school days. And then click and you get the ICS calendar file, and then you can just click and import that, and that takes less than a minute and everything is automatically in your calendar.
Yeah, it is beautiful, everyone. If you don't know where to start with AI, start with that one and you are going to be hooked. I love it. Okay. Now, I'm intrigued by the water heater. I love to fix things myself. So, what did you take a picture of? The whole water heater or the part that was broken? Like,
So
what
there
what do
was
you do?
so there was this like I took a picture of the like that shows the model number and error
Hmm.
code. So I took a picture of that water heater model and error code, and then it showed that like we actually have a lot of floods in our area. So
Hmm.
then ChatGPT told that okay, because it has like humidity, that's why it stopped working. So make sure
Oh,
that it's like make sure it's safe to restart. Then it told me that okay, 7 times you need to say low high to fix that, and I did 7 times like low high, and it worked like 30,
unbelievable.
30 seconds, and it was fixed. And I would never ever figured out this like 7 time low high on my own, but that's like it works for any like technical things, like any like if you need any Excel help, if you need any computer help, how do I do this, how do I fix this, it's just like so powerful.
Amazing. And think of all the money that you saved by not having to hire someone to come in and fix that, let alone if you would have had to replace the whole thing,
Yes.
the cost for that. So, okay. Absolutely, absolutely amazing. All right, so I want to talk a little bit more about like collaboration with um, with AI. How do we encourage kids to kind of get off of their screens that are just using for like YouTube, like you were saying, or just stop having the long chats, like, online? Like, what can they do together in person to work together on AI?
So, for example, in December, we have this AI Adventure Scavenger Hunt Christmas edition coming. And
Oh,
then,
fun. Okay.
uh, so then they work together as a team to solve some exciting problems. And they learn with that, they actually learn the logic, how AI works. And they learn to understand, for example, that, hey, AI only predicts based on patterns, and that will help. When they learn that, then they better understand that, hey, why I need to always fact check, and why I should never use it as a friend, because it's only like predicting based on patterns. So then it can then they learn like, hey, what is appropriate use of AI and what is like not appropriate. So we have some really fun games, problem solving, teamwork together. So that's
I
that's kind of like one differentiator.
I love that. I think that's so much fun because kids are so interested in this, and I do think that everyone learns, I'm going to say, differently in a group, because I think that AI is such a good tool, like you were saying, for that personalized learning. But then I think we kind of learn different things when we collaborate. Um, this is a question I usually ask later, but I'm going to ask it right now. Who have you learned from? Who have been some of your best mentors, and what have you learned from them that maybe you're applying to your new venture here with the AI world?
I've been so lucky to have so many different mentors. For example, from one mentor, I really learned a lot about people leadership. Uh, another another mentor has been like the most brilliant strategy thinking I've ever seen. A third member has been really like powerful, getting things done, implementing, and I think I've been I'm very grateful that I've learned so many great things, and I have taken like lessons from all of them, and I'm hoping then now to bring it all together to make this business successful.
Well, you're definitely sharing your gifts with the world with this. So I love that. Um, taking your last answer a little like step further, where you said like AI learns like your patterns, and will it be better able to give you like what you want? So, like, let's say that I always want the same format of something. Like, will it learn that I want that format, or do I have to tell it every time? I seriously don't know the answer. Like, what do we do? How do we do that?
So you can actually, for example, ChatGPT, you can personalize. So you can say it to be like, I want you to be critical, or I want you to be friendly. So you can in the
Oh,
settings like personalize it. Also,
oh,
uh, also you can build custom GPTs for different purposes. So you can have, for example, like one custom GPT you use for social media, and other custom GPT you use for like its hobbies. So you can build different custom GPTs. And also, of course, like depending on the settings, like it will learn about you. But then also I have to uh, also give you advice. So you also want to protect your privacy, and you want to make sure that you are not sharing your data for future model development. So make sure that setting is off, but you can still personalize it for you, and it will still save your history. So it will then learn from you. But
that's amazing. Okay. Um, do I need a paid account, or can I just use the general one?
that's a question. So what I get quite often. So get started with the free one, but
Mhm.
then the paid version, that's kind of like, at least for me, where the big time savings come, because that enables to like convert files, that enables like create different type of files. So I have paid, and I think it saves me so much time that it's definitely a good
Worth the
use of
money. Well,
worth the money, because it's a save so much time. But if you have never used before, like, get started with free.
okay, that's great. Tell me about AI a little bit more. Tell me, like, what are some tools that people can get started with if they've never tried this?
Of course, the challenge is that it's so many tools out there, and if you start exploring all those 100 tools coming out every day, you'll get overwhelmed.
Hmm.
So my advice is start with one tool. ChatGPT is probably like the easiest and the best all around. Perplexity for research,
Perplexity. Hmm.
because it shows you the sources really well. So that's a really powerful tool for research. Recommend trying that. I also, like I mentioned earlier, Google Gemini, especially they study mode and integration with Google is also really nice. Also, if you want to create, for example, pictures, materials, presentation, videos, then Canva is pretty nice for that. So I think those are my 4 favorites to get started
Okay.
with.
I just learned from my daughter that Canva was AI. And I did not know this. I was very pleased to hear that they were actually using Canva in her school for a an English activity, and I thought that was super creative. The teacher, um, what can teachers think about in terms of AI to kind of encourage their students to use it, kind of in a safe and responsible way? What can they do? The teachers out there.
It's this thing where AI can be very powerful. It can help personalized learning is one thing. And also another thing, what I've found really exciting, what I've seen really exciting, that the kids uh, also, like when they do some fun things with technology, they also actually practice spelling, reading, writing, things that the kids
Yeah,
wouldn't otherwise want to practice. But then when they get to, like, for example, do quiz or build their own quiz, they actually do a lot of writing that
yeah.
they otherwise wouldn't be so exciting for them. So that's another fun thing. And also then, of course, like, it's so many things, like how you can use AI for good. So for example, my daughter used Canva to edit her gymnastics fundraising video, and raised a lot of money for that because the video was so nicely edited. So
I love that. We are, again, this is because of you. We are really encouraging my daughter to use AI more and more. And I just love all of these ideas for getting your kids to use it. And I also love the idea of there is this learning that's happening and this practicing because you're using your writing skills. You're using sort of your creativity and your problem solving. So kind of everything all at once. So I think in your on your website you talk about like problem solving, critical thinking, and I can't remember the last thing. What is your
curiosity.
other curiosity? Okay, so tell me a little bit about like how you get kids to do this a little bit more. Do you have some more tips for parents on what they can be doing with their kids?
Yes, so we have like some fun games. For example, this like AI detective, where the kids like learn to spot, is it like fake or true, and then why not. There actually has been, like, it's very worrying how much these deep fakes have increased. So for example, it's very easy to like fake caller ID showing mom calling, and then it's mom's voice cloned,
Oh,
saying like, hey, I need money, or something like very scaring. And that's why, for example, you can have a like secret family code. So like when you have practiced these kind of things, that how to like learn to like spot deep fake through practical examples, that will then help kids to become like much better at critical thinking when they learn how it's easy to fake things, and then they can be more aware and like stay safe online, because unfortunately all these like online deepfakes are becoming so much more common, and they need to be aware and ready to protect themselves.
Yeah, I love the emphasis on critical thinking because I think oftentimes in schools we learn facts and figures and how to do things, but I sometimes think that critical thinking piece is not taught as much as I personally would like. So I never thought about it that this is such a good tool for critical thinking. And also I still love that it's such a great tool for curiosity and for being creative. I think that that's like such a misunderstood um, benefit of AI. So many good things, but I do want to just touch on. Tell me a little bit more about this, like code word. If something happens, I need a little bit more information on that, but I don't want to scare people. So tell me.
So for example, let's say that like you have your daughter calling, blinking on the phone, and it says something like, I'm in danger, send me money. And then
Okay.
you really like start to doubt that like, is this fake? Because it can
Yeah.
show your daughter's name as ID, so that it can feel so real, and the like voice sounds absolutely real. So then if you
Okay.
have a like secret code word with the family, then you can like check that, hey, you can say, for example, that code word, and then like ask the code word, and then if your daughter knows that, then you know it's real. So that's like one example how to like learn to like know if it's really you or somebody else.
Okay. That is such a great tip. I love that. Um, okay, so where are you teaching your classes right now? And what are you doing in your classes?
So right now we are in Milwaukee area, and we are expanding into new locations, providing more opportunities in person. We have a few different classes right now. So for example, in December we have this AI Adventure Scavenger Hunt Christmas
Mhm.
edition, where the kids get to like solve different problems and work together as a team to learn how AI works, and how to like how to use it safely and responsibly, and how to spot these deep fakes. Also we have this discover AI safe, fun and smart start that's all focused a lot of on like safety and learning to protect yourself online, and learning what is good use of AI. Then we have also this build and innovate with AI, where the kids get to create and build their own things, for example, games, stories, and app with AI. So we have a lot of really fun programs
I
going on,
love
and
it. And then
more
you
coming.
also have stuff for parents too?
So for parents, I'm providing some free AI tips, so that how they can use AI to save time. So then they have more time to be with their kids, when they can automate all the like manual things. So that's the one thing. And also I'm sharing so some tips that, hey, how to protect and stay safe, and also some practical tips that, hey, what are good things you can do together with AI. For example, like this quizzes, learning mode we discussed earlier, and so sharing some fun inspirational ideas what you can do together to use AI.
Okay, your stuff is so amazing. I have shared it with so many people, um, and everyone around the world needs this information. I think your business is really going to just expand beyond your imagination because I've shared this with so many people, and everyone loves the tips because so many people want to know more for themselves, for their kids, and you just don't even know um, where to start. So, before we close out, I want to learn a little bit more about where we can find you. But before that, we talked so much about hard work and what it takes to succeed. But I really believe that there's this huge generosity piece and kindness that gets us to where we are. So, do you have any stories about an act of kindness or generosity that has changed your career or gotten you here today?
I love this question. It's like I strongly believe in generosity and kindness, and that's why I'm also committed working in with nonprofits and also providing technology education for low-income families who otherwise cannot afford this, because I really think this can solve the root cause for many problems and, for example, help people getting jobs. So this is very important topic for me. I think for me personally, I'm so grateful for many of my ex-managers who have given me opportunities at work and promotions, and sometimes like they have believed me more than I've believed in myself, and I may not sometimes not have had the like deepest knowledge, but they still have believed in me and given me the opportunity, which I'm still very grateful for them.
I love that. I can see why they believed in you because you are like moving mountains with all of this. I love it. So we know that you have AIadventure.com where people can go. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you're offering so people can find you if they're looking for all of your information?
Yeah, so of course our like the most important thing is this in-person classes, but we are
Hmm.
offering, so if you like to bring AI adventure to your community, please reach out. Then in addition to that, I'm sharing some free tips for parents how to use AI, how to stay safe, and then also some fun activities for kids, how to use AI or safe AI rules or virtues, and some fun activities for the kids.
Okay, so I'm going to put all of your contact information, everything for Anu, in the description and in the show notes. So if you're looking to contact her, I'm telling you, I learned so much in our little 15-minute lesson. I can't even imagine what people will learn in an hour with you. So definitely reach out to her, bring her to your community. Check out AI Adventure for all of the free resources. Again, I know I keep saying this. I've sent this to so many people and everyone loves it. So you must check out AI Adventure. Um, Anu, this has been so much fun. Anything else that I've missed that we need to talk about?
Thank you so much for having me. It's amazing to work with you, and I hope that I can inspire a few more families to educate how to use AI safely and responsibly while inspiring these future ready skills like problem solving, critical thinking, and curiosity.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I love it. And I think for sure we're going to have you back on again because there is so much more that we can talk about. But check out AI Adventure for more. And thank you all for being here. Share this with your friends so that more people can learn about Anu and AI Adventure. Thanks, everyone. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.